Microsoft Excel with data analysis, then SQL, using SQL for a database management system. Then today, so we are going to look into how to use Microsoft Power BI to create a dashboard, interactive dashboard. So now I shared some notes with you yesterday. So let me open the note. Okay. So we start with the introduction to Power BI. So Power BI is used to create interactive dashboard to convert raw data to insight, so that non-technical person or a stakeholder can understand what is in that data set, the insights in that data set. So now let me open this. Okay, Power BI notes. So we start with this note, Power BI notes. Let me. So so just open. Now, okay. So we start with Microsoft, introduction to Microsoft Power BI. Power BI is a powerful business analytics tool developed by Microsoft. So it enables users to visualize data, share insights, and collaborate through interactive dashboard and reports. So Power BI was created by Microsoft. We use most of the software that we are going to use here. So they were created by Microsoft. So like that, Microsoft Excel. So it is owned by Microsoft. Then Microsoft Power BI. So you can use Microsoft Excel and SQL Server. So and then Microsoft Power BI, you can use the three softwares. You can use them. You can use them. You can connect the three software. You can connect them together. So because all the three softwares they were created by Microsoft. So now it is a business analytics tool to create dashboard reports for stakeholders to understand the trend in a particular business. So, we have done data visualization in Microsoft Excel before, but these are Microsoft Power BI. It is purposely created for dashboard, and it has a lot of tools and features that is make it more better than using Microsoft Excel for dashboard creation. So now, when we say Power BI, so it's a collection of software services, apps, and connectors. So it is a software services and what are apps. But when we say connectors, so it means you can use a Power BI to connect to different data sources. So you can connect with SQL Server. You can connect with Oracle. You can connect with CSV file. Okay, so it can connect with a lot of data sources. So let's see the different data sources you can connect Power BI with. So let me share Microsoft Power BI. So here, when you click on get data and click on more, so you see a lot of data sources you can connect Power BI with. So from the top here, we have a Excel workbook. So you can connect your data set in Excel with Power BI. Okay, or you have your data set in CSV file or text file. So or you have it in XML or JSON. So or you have it in folder. So if you click on all here, so it will show you all the data sources that you can connect your Power BI with. So if you have your data set in any of these data source, so you can connect Power BI with it. So that is why we call it connectors. So, but if you click on file, it will show all data sources that related to file. So if you click on database, so can you see? So if you search here, maybe Oracle, so you see Oracle database, okay, MySQL. So we use MySQL for SQL class that we just concluded. So if you have your data in MySQL database, so you can connect Power BI with it, okay? So, but if you click on all, so it will show all the data sources that Power BI can connect with. So all these are the different data sources that you can use for your dashboard. So now let's go back to the notes. So it's a software services, apps, and connectors, and also Power BI helps you to transform raw data into interactive insights. So if you have your raw data set, so you cannot tell a story with that data set. So until you convert that data set into an interactive dashboard, interactive insight. So, and Power BI can help you to transform your raw data into what? Into interactive insights. So, if you want to get the relationship between two variables, okay, you want to know the relationship between the sales and price. So, is price has any impact on sale? So you cannot determine that with just raw data sets. But if you have it in form of charts, in form of visuals, so you'll be able to come up with insights. So that is what Power BI will do for you. Then it can connect to various data sources. So I've explained that before. So now we now have key components of Power BI. So first one is Power BI Desktop. So that is the main application for creating reports and dashboards. So Power BI Desktop is a local application installed on our local system. So you just need to download the Power BI Desktop on the official website, install it on your local machine. But this Power BI Desktop can only work with Windows operating system. So for those that are using Mac, they may not, they cannot use Microsoft Power BI Desktop on their system. So if they want to use Power BI, they need to go for Power BI service. So that is our online SaaS platform for sharing, and collaborating. So for Mac users, so they cannot use Microsoft Power BI Desktop. So they have to go for Power BI service. So, but if they cannot afford this, so they can make use of Tableau for the dashboard creation. So then you can also use Power BI mobile apps. So you can download Power BI mobile apps on your mobile phone to create your interactive dashboard. So then another one is a Power BI gateway to connect on-premise data sources to the cloud. So if you want to connect with the cloud, you want to use some resources on the cloud with Power BI. So we use a Power BI gateway. The Power BI report server is used to host Power BI reports. So after you have designed your dashboard, so you need to host it. You need to host it online. So we use Power BI report server to host our dashboard to publish it online. So all these are the components of Power BI. So we are going to use Microsoft Power BI desktop to create our dashboard. Then other things that you need to know is features of Power BI. Number one is that Power BI can be used to connect data. So I've explained that before, that you can use it to connect to multiple data source. So if your data set is in form of Excel format or CSV format, SQL Server, maybe your data is in SQL Server database, or you have it in cloud like Microsoft Azure, or you have it in Google Cloud. So you can connect Power BI with all these data sources to get the data from that platform to create your dashboard. So second one is data transformation. Data transformation. You know, in Microsoft Excel, we have done data cleaning. So before you can use data for analysis, you have to clean the data because we use unclean data to analyze, to do the analysis. You may not get the accurate result. So you need to clean the data. So the same thing in Power BI, you can also clean your data in Power BI. So using Power Query Editor, that is data transformation to clean and transform your raw data before you start creating the dashboard. So, but you can clean your data in Microsoft Excel, then load it to Power BI to create your dashboard. Okay. So next one is data modeling. So data modeling is used to create relationship between data sets. So if you have two or more data sets that you want to use to create your dashboard, so you can connect the two data sets by using data modeling. So using models to connect your data set. So you can create a one-to-one relationship in that data modeling, one to many, many to one, and many to many. So it depends on a kind of a dashboard you want to create, a kind of metrics you want to show to the stakeholders. So then another thing is DAX. So under this modeling, so you need to understand what we call DAX. So that is data analysis expressions. So we use DAX to create calculated measure, calculated columns, and calculated table. So after that, visualization. So using Microsoft Power BI to create visualization like using bar charts, pie chart, maps, tables, and KPIs. That is key performance indicators. So those are the things that you need to understand in Microsoft Power BI. It is so powerful to create a dashboard. Now, then it also has features of real-time dashboard. If you had some values, some data into your data set, so it will automatically affect the dashboard. So that is a real-time dashboard, support live streaming of data. So not that you need to update your chart. So immediately you are adding data to your data set. So it will have effect on your dashboard. So that is the features of Power BI. Then it allows for sharing and collaboration. So you can share your reports with others, maybe those that maybe you connect with some people remotely, so you can publish your report. I told you that we have a Power BI report server to host your Power BI. So you can use it for collaboration. Maybe you are working with web developer, data engineers, and some other data, maybe like machine learning engineers and some maybe data scientists. So you as a data analyst, so you are working with all these people. So you can collaborate with them. So using this Power BI server to host your reports. So all these are the things that you need to understand in Microsoft Power BI. So after you have downloaded the software, so you install it on your system, okay, then you start loading the data into the Power BI. So now we start with loading our data set into our Power BI platform. I sent you a data set yesterday that we are going to use. But before that, so I need to show you some projects that I've done with Power BI to see the beauty of Power BI compared to other applications like Microsoft Excel. Let me show you the dashboard. Okay. Um, okay. Now, so this one was created for Alikma University Ilorin for the student enrollment analysis uh, between year 2020 and 2024. So they want to know the total number of enrollments, yearly enrollments. So that is from this is 2020-2021 session. Okay. So, but okay, let me select all. No, I have used. Okay, yes. Okay, can you see? So this one, so this is total enrollment in 2020-2021, which is 2,510 to 21-22, 3,220. As you can see, it keep increasing. So 22-23, 4,373, and this is 4,401. That is last year, 23-24. But they are still enrolling students. So that is why 24-25 was not captured. So all these this one is total enrollment, 14,504. That is for the 4 years. So previous years, 14,504. So all these are their KPI, key performance indicators. So then this you can also check the total enrollment by zone. So that is North Central, Southwest, Southeast. So if you look at this, you can see that they have 9,428 from North Central. So that means the highest enrollment is from North Central. Okay. So then total enrollment by entry mode, UTME, direct entry, master, transfer. So, and we have total enrollment in UTME to compare to others. So that is relationship between two variables, the enrollment and entry mode. So if I want to, this one is total enrollment by faculties. So we can see that Faculty of Education got highest total enrollment. So this is by state. So maybe because the institution located in Kwara State. So Kwara got 7,868, followed by Oyo State, followed by Osun State, and so on like that. Okay. So you can also check, you can also check by gender. Okay. So if I want to check by female, so can you see? So this is total enrollment by gender, female. So if it is male, you can check by male to know which one is higher than, is it male, male enrollment is higher than that of female. So this is slicer. Okay. Okay, so that is one of the, but this one is for all the students. So I also did it for only undergraduate students. So this one is for undergraduate students. Okay, so as you can see, so this one in year 2020, 1,247. So that is what you want to get from Power BI. So you can also check by session. Okay, so 22, 24. So as you are clicking, as you are using this slicer, so it's going to change the value on that dashboard. Okay, so this is one of the projects created with Microsoft Power BI. So let me show you another one. Okay, I did one for, okay. So this one accident analysis dashboard. Okay. This one I used it to train one of my students. So it is not a real life project. But the second one I want to show you is for MTN. So that is so all these are the different projects that you can create with Microsoft Power BI. So now as this one is still loading, so we can start our class with, by creating okay, by loading our data sets into Power BI. So that is the first step. If I want to start, okay, okay, can you see this? So it is for ticketing. So as people it will analyze to this one, analyze the tickets ticket creation by the MTN users. So created tickets, open ticket, pending one, close one. So you this one will show you the pending tickets, then closed tickets, then opened one. So ticket by request. So can you see that? So then we have a productivity report. So this is the report by the MTN staff. So now let's start our own dashboard. Okay. So you know, in Microsoft Excel, you can create different sheets. You know, Microsoft Excel is a workbook, so you can create as many as possible sheets in Microsoft Excel. The same thing applicable in Microsoft Power BI. So you can have different reports in Microsoft Power BI. Can you see? So this is the first one, second one, third one. So you can create new page. So this is the new page. So let's use this.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
We can't see the power by. Oh, what we are seeing here is Alikma University already, the dashboard.
Oh, sorry. Let me reshare the, okay. Okay. Uh, um, okay, this is as okay. Let me reshare this. Okay, that of the MTN I showed the other time. This is it. I hope you can see MTN dashboard summary report.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay, sorry about that. So so this dashboard show the summary of tickets created by the MTN users. Okay, so this is the total tickets created 52. So this one is open ticket. So open tickets. So why this one is pending one and closed one. So if we had this 34 plus 13, so that is what 44. Okay,
7,
is that
47,
47 plus 5? That is what?
52.
That is 52. So
Yes,
which
sir.
means open tickets, pending tickets, and closed tickets. The summation of all give us the created tickets. So these created tickets was divided into three categories: opened one, pending, and closed. Okay, so that you will
Yes, sir.
know those the tickets that are still opened, so the pending one and the closed. So then the relationship between tickets by priority. So if you want to create a ticket, you select the priority, maybe medium, high, low. Okay, you can see that medium took largest portion in that ticket creation. So then the top 8 requests. So first to GSM NRN harmonization, GSM revoke suspension, okay, close user group. So all these are the requests from the MTN users, okay. So then total ticket created by ticket type. Okay, is it a request? Is it query? Is it complaint? So request took highest portion. Okay, compared to query and the complaints. Then tickets by um, okay, by segment. So then we have productivity report. So this one, this showed the list of staffs in the MTN, how they are responding to the tickets. Okay, so this is the date created, close time, so total created. Okay, so it will show the grand total at the bottom here. Then some of the time difference. So now this is kind of reports that we want to create with Power BI. So we start with loading data sets into the Power BI. Okay, so now then I told you that Power BI can be you can create as many as possible reports in Power BI as we have in Microsoft Excel, that you can create many sheets in Microsoft Excel. So you can also do that in Power BI. So if you want to create a multiple page report, so you can do that in Power BI. So this is the canvas. Okay, so this is where you are going to this is what you are going to use to create your dashboard. Okay, so the Power BI has three three views before, but now one has been added. So this DAX query was just added maybe about a month or 2 months ago. So if you are using maybe lower version of Power BI, so you may not see this. You may not see these DAX in your Power BI, but if you update the Power BI, so it's going to show. So first one is report view. So report view is used to create the dashboard in Power BI. So second one is table view. So this one will show you the your data set that you loaded to the Power BI. So as we normally see it in Microsoft Excel, the data table. So it will show the rows and columns for you. Okay, so that is table view. Then the third one is model view. Model view. So this is where you are going to create relationship between your data sets. So if you have like 2 or 3 data sets, like now, if you want to create a dashboard for e-commerce company, so they will have data set for customer, so they will have data set for products, they will have data set for sales, okay, and some other data sets, maybe for inventory, expenses, incomes. So you can connect those data sets. You can connect them in this environment, this model view. So if I want to connect them, maybe you want to create relationship between 2 data sets. So maybe one-to-one, one-to-many, and many to many and many to one. So if I want to use 2 data sets to create a report, so you have to connect the 2 data sets. You have to connect them here. Okay. So, but if you just want to use one data set to create your report, you don't need any kind of connection in this model environment. But if you want to use more than one data set to create your report, so you have to connect both data sets, or all the data sets. You have to connect them in this model view. So the last one is DAX. So that is that the data analysis expression. So it is used to create expression in Power BI. In Microsoft Excel, we have some basic formulas, functions in Microsoft Excel. So we also have such kind of functions in Power BI too. But this one is more complex than that of the Excel functions. So because you can use it to create uh, another columns called calculated columns. So if you have like 5 or 6 columns in your data set, so you can add more columns. You can create uh, calculated columns. So maybe you want to create year columns. If maybe there's no year column in that data set before, so you can use that to create a year column or date column in Power BI using DAX. So you can also use DAX to create a calculated measure. So measure, if you create a measure with DAX, so it will just add that measure to the list of columns in this data pane here. So, but it won't add that measure to the data set. So it is better to use measure than to use column, because if you use calculated column, so it will make your reports to be heavy. Because if it is measured, so it will only run at the execution time. So, but for the calculated column, so it's going to add, so it will add it to the existing columns, so which will make your data table to be heavy compared to using measure. So then you can use you can use DAX to create calculated table. So if I want to use another table, so you can use that to do that. So we are going to reach there. So now all these are the different environments that we are going to work with in Power BI. So we start with loading data into Power BI. So maybe you have your data as CSV file or Excel, as SQL, maybe you have it in a database, so you can connect with the database to load the data into the Power BI here. So now, we use the data set I shared with you yesterday. So to do that, you click on this get data. Get data. So since the data set is in CSV format, so you click on this text plus CSV. But if it is in Excel format, you pick this one. Okay. So if it is SQL Server, maybe you have SQL Server on your system, you install SQL Server on your system. So it is different from MySQL Workbench, and it is different from XAMPP. So XAMPP and MySQL Workbench, it is for MySQL database. But this SQL Server is owned by Microsoft. So you can also download SQL Server, install it on your system to create your database and your tables. So you can connect it directly with Power BI. So it will just extract the table from the SQL Server, extract it into your data pane here. So we want to use a CSV file. So click on CSV. Okay, then look for the data set. I think I have it here. Data analytics. Okay, so let me check Power BI. Okay, this is it. Store data set. So it is loading. So please wait while it is establishing the connection. So can you see? So this is our data set. Okay, from invoice ID to total sales. So here we have load, transform data, and cancel. So